our podcast, not a podcast, let's say vlog, yeah, about what's your favorite anime, you know. And we have Farangis here, who is a student of our university, of our faculty. And I'm going to ask you this very interesting, maybe trivial question, but still interesting because it depends on what you answer, right? What's your favorite anime right now?
I want to live in anime called Priority of Wonder Egg.
Oh, okay.
If you ever had,
Yes.
yeah, I know it was very strange, but when I watched it the first time, this anime was like unusual for me because in this anime, every character and also one girl with different eyes.
Yep.
She has supernatural abilities, and she was like helping others.
Yeah.
And I would choose this because normal things is not for me.
Okay.
I want to something unusual.
Something unusual, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So, any questions to me?
Okay, I also want to ask the same questions.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, like, if I had this, condition that I should just take one, yes, or only one and leave everything else, right? Just, abandon, let's say. It's difficult to say, to be honest. It's a tough question. But I think I would say Evangelion, yes. Absolutely, yeah, because I think that the story is fantastic. The character design and the whole story, mythology, and this feeling of you do not understand sometimes what is happening, but you feel that something bad is happening, right? So yeah, this had major influence on me, and I think owing to the fact that I was watching this as an adult. I have never watched it when I was a teenager, and maybe that's good that I didn't because I could understand the whole deepness of it. If I watched it earlier, I wouldn't understand probably. Yeah, and I like this kind of storytelling when it connects, science fiction, some kind of fantasy, which is more like a sci-fi fantasy. Let's be honest, and really compelling deep characters with certain like inner problems, psychological problems, right? I like that kind of storytelling.
Great choice.
Oh, thank you too for sharing your story. Okay, so we have Zilola here, and hello. And the same question: what is the number one anime for you that you really like, etc.?
One of those whom that I've watched, I think I like um, volleyball the best.
Okay.
Yeah, because like all of them were like very motivated, like very ambitious, and they wanted to win, And this I really liked, and also there were like a lot of jokes. People joked a lot. That's I like. Yeah.
You mean Haikyuu, yes?
Yes,
Okay, yeah, that's volleyball, yeah.
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 And also it made me like learn volleyball. I know the rules of volleyball, but
Okay.
I don't know, like I'm not physically, let's say, able to do
Okay,
this. I don't know. I can jump, I can run, but like catching the ball and beating it is kind of really tough, I guess.
Okay.
So yeah. And after this, I started like training a lot, being physically active. But still, I don't really know how to play volleyball. I know how to play volleyball.
But you just cannot play it. Yes? Okay, I got it. To me,
What's your favorite? I don't know.
Okay. So, as I've said, yes, Evangelion is one of my favorites, but I actually have other options as well. So, have you heard about Shinichiro Watanabe? This is a great, anime director who usually produces original anime. And one of my favorites of all time is probably, his work, which is Cowboy Bebop. It is a little bit more, like oriented towards growing up viewers, and I like it because it's deep. It's about bounty hunters who like travel on a spaceship called Bebop. So there are like several of them. They are kind of misfits in society, and they work as bounty hunters. And the only thing that keeps them together is the fact that they have nowhere to go, right? They have nothing to live for, to be honest, right? And the whole show is about how they find, like themselves, and how they find family in one another. But I will tell you a little bit of a spoiler. It doesn't end happily, but it doesn't end bad as well. It's something that is kind of, yes, it's up to the viewer to assume how exactly it happened. And I really like the storytelling, the visuals, the design, the animation, everything is just so great. Okay, anytime, anytime. Okay. So now I have a very big fan of anime, and not only, yes, Shahzad, and he would like to share his preferences and etc. So Shahzad, the same question: what is your favorite anime at the moment, or maybe you have like all-time favorite?
In the past, I had a moment to introduce about Satoru Gojo,
Okay.
the main character. Not main character, I think. The main character is Yuji Itadori. Okay, he is from the Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yep.
But today I want to introduce about the Sword Art Online.
Okay.
The main character is Kirito. Its nickname. I was also under this kind of nickname. Kirito, it's the combination of the name and surname, like Kirito, Kazuto Kirigaya. Kirigaya Kazuto. And that was the first favorite character from the anime because his appearance kinda is similar to mine.
Okay. Okay.
For example, in the past, I used to have the straight hairs because I didn't know that my hairs are curly. And as him, I also like the swords, katanas, and etc. because it's kind of Japanese culture. And what about? I like the world because it's kind of fantasy, where it's the future.
I think it's like virtual reality.
Yeah,
Yes, they're,
virtual
like, playing
reality.
the game, yeah?
They wore the like helmets
Yep.
and like go to the VR world.
Yep.
And the problem is they should defeat the boss.
Yeah.
If they shouldn't, they will die.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, they will die in real world.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Like the neurons will explore.
Disconnect. Yeah.
Yeah,
so it's
disconnect
low,
or
yeah.
make something with brain. So the moments were a bit heartwarming, a bit breathtaking, because it combines everything. So I like this anime. A bit information about you, for example, that you like retro animes.
Yes, I do. I do. Yes.
And the most favorite one, as answer to Farangis, is Evangelion.
Probably yes. Yeah. I kind of stopped myself at this thought that probably it is like number one for me. Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, your favorite character is that girl who wears a red suit. Yeah, suit.
No, actually, no.
No. Light blue.
Yes, Rei Ayanami. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's one of my favorite characters because she's so, it's difficult to understand her. And then throughout, the show, you understand everybody by just looking at her and how she rediscovers herself. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you so much
Thank you.
for sharing your thoughts.
Thank you.
Okay, now we have Muslima here, our student of our faculty, and I want to ask her the same simple question. What is your favorite number one anime right now at the moment?
My favorite anime for the years, to be honest, it never changes. For 3 or 5 years, I really love an anime called Volleyball.
Oh, okay.
It is a sport anime, and it's really surprising, maybe for lots of people, why I love this specific anime, not like, for instance, Jujutsu Kaisen. I also respect them, but volleyball is something that is set in my heart because of its plot twist. I think I love volleyball most because it is kind of related to our world, and it doesn't have any myth and legends. It's just a normal world when just teenagers who are trying to achieve their dreams. Why I love this drama, because it motivated me that even in sport, even in everything in your life, what you want, you can achieve everything you want if you set a goal and do everything. And if you have the same exact useful friend who also have the same point as you can achieve everything you want in this world. And I really love that the author of the anime and manga had ability to show that volleyball is something really amazing. I had even inspiration to play it myself because when I saw that they were jumping, the main character Hayes is small, even like this. He jumped very high, like he's flying. It was something really enjoyable, and I really loved it from year to year. Have you ever watched this drum?
No, unfortunately not. But I have heard a lot, and people always praise it and a lot. And Zilola also said that it is her favorite one. Yeah. So I think there is no surprise because it's something more realistic and it's grounded. It's about just teenager dreams and consistency and hard work. So yeah, I kind of feel why people like it. Maybe I will check it out because to be honest, I haven't watched any sports anime, but I think that it's a good thing to try. Yeah. So, do you have any other questions to me? Welcome.
What's your favorite anime? I don't
Okay.
remember.
Okay. Okay. A lot of people ask me this because it's obvious, right? Like we are talking about our favorites. I actually do have a few, and I've said before that one of my favorite is absolutely Evangelion, yeah, by Hideaki Anno. I just like it because it's kind of crazy, and it's deep and it's science fiction and mythology and all that. So I really like that one. But also, you know what? I also mentioned Cowboy Bebop, and I also want to mention one, anime that I really like, Inuyasha. Yes, have you heard about Inuyasha?
No, I heard it from you before.
Okay. Okay. I like it because it looks like a shonen anime, just like Naruto or Bleach, but I think it's a little bit different because it's more adventurous. As other animes, they when it's about like magical stories or whatever, they lean into action more, and this leans more into adventure and discovery. And it's also about finding strengths in one another. For example, like people sometimes may praise like Satoru Gojo or Yuji or like Ichigo from Bleach or whatever, whoever. They usually fight one on one. Yeah, so like the battle is about like individual battling another individual, but in Inuyasha it's about the fight of a team against somebody, right? Somebody evil, and it's just so kind, such a kind story. Sometimes dark, sometimes not, sometimes humorous. Anytime, anytime. Thank you too.